Hello, believers and curious minds alike. Join me, I'm Stanley Sam, on The Perspective, your gateway to understanding God, the intricate history of religion, and the timeless narratives of the Bible. The Enlightenment era, a period marked by a surge in reason, science, and individualism, posed a profound challenge to traditional religious beliefs and paved the way for the rise of secularism. This episode will delve into the ways in which the Enlightenment era and secularism influenced conceptions of God, exploring the emergence of deism and pantheism. Additionally, it will examine the evolution of secularism from its roots in the 18th century to the complexities of the modern world. Addressing the concerns of moral decay and the influence of politics, this episode will also highlight how Christianity, despite its role in fostering secular values, has faced challenges and transformations over the years. The Enlightenment, spanning the 17th and 18th centuries, championed reason, science, and individual freedoms, challenging the authority of traditional religious institutions. As a result, new conceptions of God emerged. Deism, popular among Enlightenment thinkers, posited a distant, non-intervening deity who set the natural laws into motion but did not interfere in human affairs. Pantheism, on the other hand, viewed God as synonymous with the universe, emphasizing a divine presence within all aspects of nature. This shift towards deism and pantheism reflected a departure from the anthropomorphic and interventionist God of traditional religions. Enlightenment thinkers sought to understand the world through empirical observation and rational analysis, fostering skepticism toward traditional religious doctrines. The Enlightenment not only challenged conventional religious beliefs but also provided alternative perspectives on the divine. Deism, with its emphasis on a rational and distant God, aligned with the Enlightenment's focus on reason and natural laws. Pantheism, seeing God immanent in all of creation, resonated with the Enlightenment's celebration of nature and the interconnectedness of the universe. Now let's look at the evolution of secularism from idealism to modern realities. Secularism, born from the Enlightenment's emphasis on reason and human autonomy, advocated for the separation of religion and governance. Over the years, secular values have become ingrained in many societies, fostering principles of religious tolerance, individual rights, and scientific progress. However, the path from the idealism of the Enlightenment to the complexities of the modern world has seen significant transformations. In the wake of the Enlightenment, secular values gained prominence, contributing to the formation of democratic societies and the recognition of individual rights. However, as these values became woven into the fabric of society, they were at times taken for granted, and their original philosophical underpinnings were diluted. Critics argue that the pursuit of secular values has, over time, led to moral decay. The emphasis on individualism, their content, has contributed to a society where ethical standards are perceived as subjective, resulting in a moral relativism that, for some, signals a decline in societal values. Furthermore, the intertwining of secularism with politics has led to challenges. While secularism initially aimed at ensuring religious freedom and impartial governance, political agendas have sometimes co-opted these principles, blurring the lines between state and religion. Let's look into the biblical perspectives. Let's see Christianity's role in secularism. Christianity played a pivotal role in laying the groundwork for secularism. Biblical verses such as Galatians 3 verses 28, which states, "There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus," emphasized the equality and dignity of all individuals irrespective of their background. The foundational Christian idea of God's love for all humanity has left an indelible mark on secularism. The notion that every individual, regardless of creed or background, is a creation of God serves as a reminder of the Christian roots that underlie the pursuit of secular values. Despite these foundational principles, challenges emerged over time. Political agendas intertwined with Christianity, leading to the corruption of its original egalitarian message. verses promoting unity such as Colossians 3 verses 11. Here there is no Gentile or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave or free, but Christ is all and is in all, were overshadowed by power struggles and exclusionary practices. The intertwining of Christianity with secular values, particularly in the early days of the United States, shaped the concept of secularism as a means to ensure religious freedom and uphold humanistic values. Influential politicians like Thomas Jefferson and James Madison championed secularism, advocating for the separation of church and state. In conclusion, the Enlightenment era and the rise of secularism brought forth new conceptions of God, challenging traditional religious beliefs, from deism to pantheism. Enlightenment thinkers explored alternative understanding of the divine. Over the years, secularism has evolved from its Enlightenment roots to become a foundational aspect of modern societies, shaping political systems and fostering individual rights. However, the journey from the idealism to modern realities has introduced challenges, including the potential dilution of secular values and the intertwining of secularism with politics. Christianity, despite its role in fostering secular values, has faced challenges and transformations, with some arguing that political agendas have corrupted its original messages. Nevertheless, the foundational Christian idea of universal love continues to resonate within secular principles, emphasizing the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. The intertwining of Christianity with secularism, particularly in the early days of the United States, shaped the concept of secularism as a means to ensure religious freedom and uphold humanistic values. Influential politicians like Thomas Jefferson and James Madison championed secularism, advocating for the separation of church and state.